I'm so excited because this tea has come all the way from the Shaanxi Province, China, and it is from a green tea cultivator. He picked this by hand, and we're going to talk about this tea today. Hello, welcome or welcome back to Who's Got the Tea with me, Shayna. I'm a tea enthusiast exploring teas and taking you with me. This is the logo of his company. If we take it out, we will see just this beautiful container. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful onyxy color and it has his logo on here again. Because I can't understand this, I know that he sent me a hand-picked brand of green tea from his company. For anyone that can read this, here's the label. This is the name of his company, and I will leave his contact information down below if you're interested. But let's pop this baby open and take a look. All right, let's take this top off. It has a prong top, it has this top, and then it has a top underneath that, and what you do is you just lift that up. A glass or metal container will save the aromas and fragrances inside of a tea better than that of, say, a plastic container or plastic bag. So in here we'll find, this one says green tea handmade, and it's in a sealed bag. And then this one, oh, is black tea. So we get two types of teas here. We have our green tea and our black tea. Very exciting. And we'll just cut this here like so. Alright guys, this is our beautiful green tea. As you can see, green tea is less oxidized, and for that reason you can see a lot more color with green tea, and there are different tones of green in here. There's the dark green, and then there's also the whiter portions, and that really is just dependent on what time the leaves were cultivated and processed at, and often this does indicate a better grade when you see these types of mixed textures. I'm going to take a smell of it too. I feel that when I take a big whiff, it's very fragrant and it ends very sweetly. Some green teas, they can be formed into balls, but this really just depends on the style and the type of tea that you're making. Xiaowei 1 is the tea cultivator that has sent us the tea for today. He's been gracious enough to tell us a little bit about the region of where this tea comes from, and I'll share that with you guys. So Xiaowei 1 writes, he produces green tea in Ziyang County, Shaanxi Province, China. It is located in the southernmost part of Shaanxi Province. Tea mainly grows in the valleys of Kunling Mountains and Bashan Mountains. The ecological environment is superior, which is very suitable for the growth of tea trees. The tea variety is Ziyang group species, which is an excellent variety popularized throughout the country. It is suitable for producing famous and high-quality green tea. Tea growing here has a long history and thousands of years of culture. It was sent to the palace as a tribute 800 years ago. The most famous tea here is Ziyang Moxian tea, which is famous for its fresh taste and long-lasting fragrance. More importantly, Ziyang tea is naturally rich in selenium. As an indispensable trace element, selenium is very important to our health. Therefore, Ziyang tea is not only a kind of green tea, but also a very safe way to supplement selenium. The tea I want to send to you is made by hand. It is very precious. I hope you like it. So we have our tea made and ready to taste right here. I used a little bit more water to tea ratio. I was looking for a lighter tea today. These leaves look like they could have come off the tree yesterday. They aren't singed, they aren't burnt. And so I think that it's indicative of the oxidative process that they've endured. So in the spectrum of green tea, I would say that these tea leaves have been oxidized less and are on the lower scale, closer to a white tea than to a fully oxidized black tea. When we look at our tea here, it is a lighter color, and obviously I did put a little bit more water, but the aroma is still very present. It has a very green tea smell, so I don't think it's going to be diluted. Even though it looks very light, it's actually very potent. It's not diluted at all. I get a green tea taste. I do think that this is one of the smoother green teas that I have tried. It just seems to roll right on the tongue. It doesn't linger too long. And some green tea sometimes can hit you and then kind of subside, but I think that this green tea is very nice, very light, and not bitter at the end. Selenium is great because it has oxidative reduction properties as an antioxidant. It also helps the thyroid gland in maintaining its function and metabolic processes. Selenium is also good for our immunity and immune response. And this tea, as discussed, has trace elements of selenium, and that's why it's a good way to safely incorporate selenium into your diet. Thank you so much, xiaowei, for allowing myself and my viewers to enjoy and experience this tea. It really is very gracious of you. Apart from that, guys, I hope you guys are healthy. I hope you guys are safe. Like and subscribe if you want to see more tea content. If you have anything to say, let me know in the comments below. Apart from that, guys, I hope to see you soon.